A major tragedy struck Saudi Arabia today after a helicopter operated by Saudi Aramco crashed in Ras Tanura, killing at least 14 people on board. Notably, the deadly incident took place early in the morning and has raised serious questions as authorities begin investigating what caused the aircraft to go down. According to Saudi Arabia's state news agency, the helicopter crashed at around 6 a.m. local time in Ras Tanura, a key oil hub on the nation's eastern coast. The area is one of the most strategically important energy centers in the world, home to the largest oil refinery in West Asia and one of the biggest crude oil export terminals globally. Officials have confirmed that all the 14 victims were Saudi nationals, and so far, authorities have not publicly released the identities of all those killed or provided specific details about the purpose of the flight. Well, it has also been confirmed that there were no survivors in the crash, and the helicopter belonged to Saudi Aramco, the kingdom's state owned energy giant and one of the largest oil companies in the world. The company relies heavily on aviation operations in order to support offshore oil fields, logistics, emergency medical evacuations, and transportation across Saudi Arabia. And the exact circumstances of the crash remain unclear. Authorities have not yet revealed whether the aircraft experienced technical failure, bad weather, or any other issue before going down. Investigators are now working in order to examine the wreckage and gather evidence in order to determine what led to the fatal accident. Saudi Arabia's Ministry of Energy has launched a formal investigation in coordination with relevant agencies. Officials also say that it is still too early to determine the exact cause and more details will emerge as the probe progresses. And in an official statement, the Ministry of Energy expressed deep sorrow over the loss of lives and extended condolences to the families of the victims. The ministry said that it prayed for mercy and forgiveness for all those who died and offered sympathies to their loved ones during this difficult time. The crash has drawn significant attention because of where it happened. Ras Tanura is not just another industrial city. It is one of Saudi Aramco's most critical operational centers and a major gateway for global oil exports. The city's oil terminal plays a vital role in supplying crude to the international markets. Well, the incident comes at a sensitive time just days after Saudi Aramco resumed crude oil loading operations at Ras Tanura following a suspension of nearly 4 months that is linked to the regional tensions involving Iran. And this has added to the concerns around operational safety and security in the region. Saudi Aramco has a long aviation history dating back to 1934 when the company began aerial mapping with a single aircraft. And over the decades, its aviation division expanded significantly and in 2023 was separated into a dedicated subsidiary known as Alola Aviation. And today, the company operates a fleet of more than 60 aircraft for various industrial and emergency purposes. Well, this helicopter crash marks one of the deadliest aviation incidents involving Saudi Aramco in the recent years. And as the investigators continue their work, families of the victims are waiting for answers, while the nation mourns the sudden loss of 14 lives in a tragedy that has shaken one of Saudi Arabia's most significant energy hubs. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.